Hola, good morning, everybody. How are you? Welcome, buongiorno. Okay, so what we've got? Well, let's just have a quick peep at what happened yesterday. This happened here yesterday. So if this had held, then we had two options of an ABC or a five wave up to about here, but that didn't actually, and this is better for us. We've swept this low now, we had our green box here. I've taken it away, obviously, and we've made a nice sharp move to the upside. However, this needs to get moving. If we start to lose daily open and VWAP, whilst there is a 618 down here which you can easily run from, I guess you could you could try something here. I just don't like it because we're going to get below the shelf and we're going to be near the value area low of this little range here. So I would prefer it to bounce in here. Could bring this down now, actually. Oh, come on. I prefer it to bounce in here, if I'm honest with you. But you could accept it coming to the 618, but it has to come down and it would have to move sharply. Yeah, if it dilly dallies, then no. So yeah, that's really what we're looking for, and then of course we're looking for our larger move up. Obviously there is still liquidity at 57,500, which we haven't taken, but to some degree, at some point, you could always say that there's always liquidity above and below you on the charts. So it might be the case that they've taken enough, and July the 4th is here, and the markets will want to take profit before the holiday. If you think that they've been short basically since mid-June, 66, 67. This, as I keep saying to people, you can't just go in one direction. Someone here will want their money back. There's a whole bunch of people have gone, not people, market makers gone long all the way down here. At some point, they're going to want to do this type of move. And this is what we're looking for, something like this. So in the short term, I think all we're really worried about is that does it bounce here? If it doesn't and it comes through, then we're looking for our next green box at the 57s. Which frankly on Sunday was where I was hunting for with my shorts, was to close them out at 57. Most or pretty much all of it's gone now here. Runners only. So I think I'm inclined to give this a go if I see some bullish action. Let's have a quick look at our so if we look at this, the problem I've got now is that there's no new money in the market down here. All right, so our open interest is tailing off. This move up was really generated by those short closeouts, which is obvious given that there was a lot of liquidity sat here. What we need to see, what we need to see is we really need to see our longs start to step up, so this to start to curve up with these two joining it. That is what I want to see. Maybe we get that, maybe we don't. Let's have a quick peep at the small time frames and see if we can unpick 5 waves out of this move up here. Let's just have a look. Going 1. This is always my first move. Is it? Where do I see a 618? Okay, so yeah, I can. So you could measure this like this. 1, 2. There's my 3rd, 4th, 5th. Problem I've got the 5th is the 5th looks like 3 waves. You know, this just doesn't look 5 wavy at all. This ending, this looks like it's 3 waves. Let's just do something else. Till we get to 8. Oh, okay. So yeah, again, we hit. If we measured, so what I've done there, okay, is I've taken this structure here as is either an A or a W or something. This is some small connector wave, and then that is 3 waves up. And we've hit on the nose the 618. Which would suggest to me that this has probably got more down now. So I'm going to be super cautious about this. Okay. I think really, I think that we need to see a reclaim of this high. So ideally, I think I know it's a waiting trade, but you see this, you get this, and that is your go. That's your go there, and your stop is here. If we get that. And then but then you're up to 62, 63s and further up. Otherwise we're going to be looking for down here. So that was just a B wave, and now we're looking for 5 down. Yeah, so I think I did almost short this morning, but I didn't want to because I haven't done my TA Baracus. Yeah, so I'm just seeing if that hits here and bounces. So that will be your, I think that will probably be your under over then, 59,000. By that, I mean that will be your pivot point. So if we jobble down here, bang, and then we get like 3 waves back up into here. And if it's 3, looks very 3 wavy, then I think that's possibly a short. Into here. So that would be, I think, roughly what so those are the options I'm looking for. Okay, so, and it's tough, but I don't think you can long anything in here. I don't think, unless you were long from the very bottom here, I don't think there's a long in here. Sure, you can risk a long here if you want to, but yeah, I'm gonna just follow a poly line. So we're basically doing this, this, and that. Okay, or we've done this, this, that, and that. Okay, and that is, those are my options that I'm looking at. So yeah, alrighty, guys and girls, that's your lot. Have a nice day, and I'll be in Discord if you need me. Cheery bye, lots of love.